All right, guys, welcome to our very first Zoom call for the Epic Summer Sweat Challenge group. I'm really excited about this. I don't know how many people are going to hop on, but we thought this would be a great way for us to come together. And the main reason why is this. Obviously, our group is huge. As you can see, you get notifications all day long, and there's almost 500 people in the group, which is absolutely insane. So I thought it would be a great idea if we came together once a week on a Thursday night, 10, 15 minutes max, to just touch base. We can talk about what's going on in that week in the challenge group, kind of set some goals and things like that. We can talk about struggles. We can talk about triumphs, whatever you guys want to talk about. But this week, since this is our first call, I want to give you a little background as to where we kind of started, Dave and I, because I don't know everybody in this group, which is actually crazy and exciting at the same time. I love to look at the group and see all these sweaty pictures of people tagging other coaches, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know a lot of these people because we branched off years ago. All the leaders on our team, we were all together in the beginning, and this is kind of where it stemmed from. When Focus T25 was first released, we did our first challenge group together, and there was like 17 of us. Shanna, were you in that group? You were not there yet. Okay, right. You were
a month after. Well, okay. Like 3 weeks later.
Okay. So that was our first challenge group, and we were all like, let's do Focus T25 together. And it was my favorite because it was my first. But it was my favorite because we were all doing the same program, and we were all getting results, and we were all really pumped up and excited about it. And that's what brings me back to the joy of why we do this, And I don't know if everybody here is coaches. Who's here is a coach? Raise your hand if you're a coach. Okay. Who's challengers? I think most of you are coaches. Okay, so there might be some challengers on here. But this is the joy of what we do as coaches, is we get to be in these groups and just watch transformations happen. And they're not always just physical. There's a lot of things that happen. So it's not just for challengers, but it's for coaches too, because we never end our journeys, right? Once you start and you start to get results, like you always are upping your goals, right? And choosing what else you can get better at. You never just stop and be like, I'm good where I am. You always want to get better. So Dave and I thought, how cool when Sean Week comes out, we kind of take all of our leaders and their teams and merge them together and do what we did years ago in a much bigger format. So instead of 17 people, there's almost 500. Same difference, right? So this forum and doing the Zoom call kind of is just our way to like see eye to eye and kind of be live with each other and touch base, because during the week when all 500 of us are posting, we don't get that interaction. So it's a little different, but it is exciting. Who's loving the group so far? And Sean T and Sean Week. Loving it, right? I posted about it yesterday, like, who's sore? I'm sore, like my abs are starting to feel it, my back of my arms, my legs. I'm loving it. I personally love to be sore and like sit on a toilet bowl and like scream in pain. I love that because I know that it means change, right? So this week is week 1. And so I'm just going to go over some like tips and housekeeping for week 1, because I think week 1 is always like where we are just kind of getting into the meat and potatoes. So first off, we want to make sure everybody takes their weight, their measurements, and their before pictures. And a lot of times people don't like to take their before pictures, but I like to call them your never again pictures, especially if you look at it and you don't like what you see, right? So you take your before picture and you hang it where you can see it, or you make sure it's on your phone so you can see it every day. And that should be your motivation. If you don't like what you see, that could be your motivation to keep going every day, right? Because we know life is crazy. We know sometimes, I'm exhausted. I didn't want to do it today, whatever, excuse you have going on. That can be your motivation right there. Just to look at that picture and go, okay, that's my never again picture. So how am I going to get to that next level? I got to keep pushing through, right? And so much of this is mindset. And pretty much all of this is mindset. So if you say to yourself, I don't think I can do this, or, a lot of us have been saying, oh my God, I'm scared to death of Sean. Like, he's going to kick my butt. I'm scared to do this. I can't do this. I'm not up at that fitness level yet. That is a mindset. You need to go into this saying, I can do this. And yes, everybody's going to do this at different levels. And that's why we have the modifier, which is always a comfort, right? To see Julie Voris, who's a friend of ours, a friend of Dave's, on her chair or whatever. But that's the beauty of this, is that everybody can do it, but just at different levels. So if you go in saying you can't do it, then you won't do it. If you go in saying like, I'm going to just let down my guard, let go of all the fears I have, and I'm just going to go all in, you're going to get results no matter where you are in your fitness journey. It's going to work for you. So your first thing is your attitude and your mindset is being all in this challenge group, and not starting off saying, oh, this group's too big. I get too many notifications. I can't do this. No. You're not going to start like that, because then you're going to just fall off the wagon and you're going to fail. And we don't want failures. We want people who are going to stick this out and be all in. So get your mindset right from the get-go. For those of you who don't read personal development, I highly, highly, highly recommend reading it. And that's not just for coaches, that's for anybody, because personal development can change your life. When I first started reading, I forget what book I was reading in the very beginning, but it was The Compound Effect. When I first started reading it, I remember thinking, oh my God, this can apply in my whole life. This isn't just about like me being a coach. It helped me as a teacher, it helped me as a mom, it helped me as a spouse, bless you. So it really helps with your mindset. It helps just change how you think about things. And it's so key to keep you going. So if you need a book to recommend, my first book I always recommend to every female out there is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I listen to it because she's really funny and she has a great sense of humor. So if you haven't read personal development, if you're not reading personal development, get on You Are a Badass. Even if you read it before, read it again, listen to it again. I can listen to it over and over and over again and get different nuggets. So personal development, if you can do it. And I'm even talking to challengers. If there are challengers who are watching this, guys, read personal development. It's going to magnify your results. Trust me on that. And week one is also about just getting in the groove, planning when your workouts are going to be. I think because all of these workouts are new to us, just trying to figure out the moves in week one, right? Like you look at him, you're like, wait, what's he doing? Oh, he's tapping his leg. Okay. So I think in week one, it's just all about getting in the groove. By week two, you're like, all right, I know I did this workout once. I kind of know what to expect, and you can kind of get more into it. So week one is just kind of getting your feet wet with the workouts. I know we're all sweating a ton. Like I don't think my belly button was sweating the other day. Which workout was that? I forget which one it was, but my belly button, I'm like, my belly button sweating. Like, well, how is that possible? And I was messaging, I think, with Allie Cross, and she said her shins were sweating. Her shins. Okay. And then the other part of this week that's huge is getting your nutrition in check. That guys, I can't stress this enough. And I this really hit home with me when I was in the Quarter Force test group, that I never got results like that because I had never been 110% all in with my nutrition 7 days a week. So if you're looking to get really quick results, like crazy results, be all in 7 days a week. It's just that simple. It's that simple. So if you have a goal, if you're going away on vacation, I think that makes it easier when you do have a goal. If you're going away, or if you have a wedding to go to, or a dress to fit in, anything, make sure you are all in leading up to that time frame. And you're going to be shocked to see how much your body's going to change. If you're all in with your workouts, if you're all in with your nutrition through the weekends, like acting as if Saturday and Sundays are actually like Mondays and Tuesdays. That was a little trick that I used to use. Like pretend that Saturday is a Monday, pretend that Sunday is a Tuesday, right? Because it's so mental. Once Friday afternoon hits, you're like, give me a glass of wine, right? It's like that 5 o'clock whistle. And another thing that I did a long time ago that I recommend to all my challengers, which is so helpful, and especially as women, because who hates the scale, right? I don't go by the scale 100%. I use it as a guide, but how do we fit? How do we tell if we're losing weight or inches? We go by our clothes, right? So I always pick something at the beginning of a challenge or a program, a piece of clothing that I use as my goal clothes. So I used to have these pair of jeans that I used to wear before I got pregnant, and they were my favorite pair of jeans. And then after, when I was going to lose weight, I remember I couldn't get them past my thighs. So I would try them on, and they would come up to mid-thigh, and I wrote it down. I'm like, mid-thigh, can't get them up, I'm pissed, right? And then, I'm on a call, Dad. Okay. My dad's here. And then the next week, on Saturday, when we did our stats and our measurement, I would try them on again, and I'd be like, little higher than mid-thigh, still pissed. And I just would keep track every week of those jeans and how they fit me. And you know what? After, I think it was maybe 2.5 months or so of just being really on with my workouts, good with my nutrition. I don't even think I was 100% with my nutrition. But by the end of like 2.5 months, I wrote, jeans are up, just button them. Can't breathe, but they're buttoned. And I remember being like, okay, they're buttoned. Now I need to get to the point where I can wear them comfortably or they get loose on me. So you keep track of that and use your goal clothes as something, as a guide, you know, and it's exciting to watch as you look at your journal, you know, how you progress, because we go by the clothes. So that's something I always recommend to people is try the goal clothes. Another thing that helps tremendously is keeping track of your food in an app or a food journal. Does anyone do that? Does anyone use like the 21-day fix? Sandy, you do? It's helpful, right? Yeah, really helpful.
Very.
What do you use, an app or?
I use the 21-day fix app on my phone.
Yep, and every day you just plug in what you're eating.
I put it down, yep.
And how?
I don't need it to keep track anymore, but it just, you know I can keep the tally in my head, but to actually look at it on the phone is just really helpful.
Yep, absolutely. Anybody else use one? Does anybody else?
I just use the sheets. I'm a paper and pen person.
Yeah.
So I just use the sheets and make my plan, because I feel like if I say I'm going to do it, if I write it down, then I'll follow it.
Yes. You know what I found to be most helpful was when I would write down the food that I was going to eat for the day, like before I ate it. And I would look at my paper and go, okay, I'm eating an apple and peanut butter for snack and nuts. Let me make sure that's all I eat, and it kind of helped keep me almost like it was my menu. And I only ate off the menu for the day. That was helpful too. Does anyone else use anything different or have any other tips on that? My dad's raising his hand.
I bought bigger clothes.
Oh, my dad bought bigger clothes. That's great. I swear to God. Does anyone else have anything to add or share? No? Okay, so apps, journals, do what works best for you. I use MyFitnessPal. That helps me keep track. And planning out your workouts. Again, just knowing when you're going to get them done. If some people, know that they're going to have a very busy day or be out in the sun or whatever it is, you're going to have a good chance of feeling like really tired when you get home. You should plan to get your workout in the morning. Wake up a little earlier and get it done. Now, these Shaun T workouts, I think they're going to get a little longer. I think they go up to 40 minutes or 45 minutes, right? I think. What? Yeah, I think so. So you just have to plan according to that. But so far, I think they've been a good time. Like 30 minutes around, right? So they've been doable. I like 30-minute workouts. I know a lot of people do because you can say I can get it done in that time frame. So just plan that ahead. So really it just comes down to getting into the groove of the program that we're doing, right? Which pretty much all of us are doing Shaun T. There's some people who aren't, but that's okay. And planning everything out, planning out your workouts, getting your food on track, trying to go through the weekends without going too crazy. And guys, here's the thing. I'm not telling you not to enjoy your life because, again, this is the lifestyle, right? This is a balance. If you want to have a cheat meal, like on a Saturday night, have a cheat meal and enjoy it. But get right back on the wagon the next morning. Don't let it turn into a cheat weekend because you're just starting from scratch, start again on Monday morning. And then you're just wasting your time, right? Don't be good just Monday through Friday. Like, be good Monday through Friday, most of Saturday, have your cheat meal Saturday night, and all of Sunday be good. And you're going to see results. I promise you that if you stick with that. All right? Does anyone have any questions? Anybody? You can unmute yourself or put it in the chat if you have any questions or comments or anything you want to add. Why don't you guys all put in the chat right now what you think so far of the program? Everybody write down in the chat. Just write in there what you think of the program so far.
I love this question. John Maxwell says he always asks people, what did you love and what did you learn?
One.
Anybody.
All right. Love it. Love it. I love it. Rosita, he is good. Love it. Joanna loves it. Hell, is it hell, Rosita? Are we playing charades? He is crazy. He is crazy. But I find that this is the most motivational he's been in all his programs.
You know what I love? Actually, there's two things I love about it. I love that he forgets what he's supposed to be doing.
Yep.
I do, because it's just so real. And I love that the people in the workouts have to stop. they can't do it, which is awesome because I know a lot of us can't do the whole thing without stopping, you know?
Oh
So
my God.
it's really awesome to see them actually being real and, you know, doing it. It's great. I love it.
I agree with that too.
And he's just cracking me up.
He's cracking me up with the Raphael, the camera guy. Raphael, where you going, Raphael? Get it back in here. Don't run away from me. Don't you run away from me. And then later on, Raphael goes to go on me. He goes, don't go on me. Go on him.
I know what I'm doing. Show what they're doing.
Yeah, he's really, really
He's
raw.
like, I need a break. Stop following me
Stop
around.
following me. I need a break. Yeah, it's really funny. He's nuts. Awesome. Love the insanity. I love and hate it all at once. Yeah, definitely. Love how everyone is feeling the same and you're not alone. Yeah, Joanna, I think that's what I love most about this group. Love Sean. Don't know why I resisted him for so long. You know what, Melissa? I think a lot of people get intimidated by just the look of his programs, to be honest. And like I said, it's your mindset. You have to go into it being like, I can do this. You know, there are people who are extremely overweight who do it, you know, and again, it's just going to be at your level. But yeah, don't be intimidated by him. He's great. I knew I liked to listen to him. Yes, he's trying to kill us. No, he's not, Karen. My kid's like he has some grays in his beard. He does look older with the grays, right? He looks like he's aged, but his abs haven't really aged too much, in my opinion.
Looking at his abs.
I'm looking at his abs. How can you not look at his abs? His abs have abs. I was totally scared of Sean, but I'm loving it. Good, Kristen. I'm glad that you gave it a fair shot. I can't get over hydrate your life. Is that what he said? Hydrate your life or find your life? He always says find your life. Go find your life. Oh my God. All right, good. I'm glad you guys like it. So this was an idea I had. Now let me know what your thoughts are on this real quick, and then we'll call it a night. What if we did one large Zoom call on Saturday morning? We'll pick a time and all do Speed 4.0 together.
I can't commit to that. I am fearing Speed 4.0.
Right, well, that's what I thought.
Fearing it. I kept thinking it was today. I woke up this morning and I saw that it was abs. I like did a happy dance.
Shannon, this is your mindset.
Okay, what is 4.0? Tell me what it is.
It's a workout.
Well, when they had 2.0, nobody can keep up. So I don't know what 4.0 can be, but I can't wait to see Shannon do it live.
3.0. Oh my God.
I'm gonna die.
No, okay, it's mindset. We're not gonna die. I don't think we're gonna die. I don't hope.
Am I gonna make it to Summit?
Yeah, you'll make it.
I'll make it. So I thought it would be fun because I know it's probably going to be hard. If we all turned our Zoom on. Now, I don't know if you're going to need your laptop. You know, if you have another option, like two different options, one to do a Zoom and one to play the video, right? But like we have two laptops, so we can do it. Like, what if we all put our Zoom on at, let's say, I don't know, 7 a.m.?
What?
What up?
10 o'clock.
No. We have to get our day started. We can do it. We'll pick a time. It's going to be early. It's going to be, yes, it can be super early, Melissa. We always do it early because he has a 9 o'clock softball game.
8 o'clock.
Why don't you do batches of time?
Yes.
Wait, you want me to do the workout more than once?
A 9 a.m., an 11 a.m.
What do you want us to be sitting by and zooming you guys all day to do that?
You want me to work out 3 times?
No, just sit there.
No, we'll pick a time. Whoever can join us, and we'll do it again the next week, and then we can do it later. But this weekend, we have to do it early.
All right. How early?
5 a.m., Darlene.
What?
5 a.m.
Yeah, all right. Whatever.
Darlene, you could get up at 3 to get ready.
Darlene,
I'll still be awake.
Darlene, we're going to call you to get you out of the hot tub at 5 a.m.
My kids are in my house on Saturdays until 9 a.m. I don't get out of bed.
All right, well, then you're going to miss it. So would you guys do that if we did, like, let's say a 7, Dave?
8.
No, he has to leave at 8:15.
You know what? There's 500 people. You will have people on there at 7 a.m.
All right.
All right.
We'll say 7 a.m. We'll say 7 a.m. If you can make it, great. If you can't, then you do it on your own time. No problem. But
I'll set my alarm.
Yeah, set your alarm. It would be fun for us to just all log on and maybe like 5 to 7. And then like whenever we take breaks or whatever, we can talk to each other and die together.
Okay.
I just think it would be fun. We'll try it, see if it works.
All right. I'm going to do it. I'll do it.
Yay.
I'll do it.
All right, cool. I'll put it in the group for everybody, so whoever can do it, do it. You might throw up. That's okay, Rosita. Just keep a little pot or a bowl nearby, and you'll be all set.
Come on, Rosita, you can do it, girlfriend.
All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys run. Does anyone else have anything to say, add, questions, anything? No?
No.
We're good? We're going to go drink our Recharge. Guys, I'm telling you, because of the soreness, you should be drinking Recharge at night and recover after the workouts. It really, really does help. I swear it does. It does ease the soreness. And you sleep like a baby on Benadryl. Nothing wrong with that. All right, guys. Have a great night. You guys are doing awesome. I'm so proud of you. Keep showing up every day and keep pushing play. And we will see you Saturday live for whoever can make 7
All right. 7 a.m.
All right.
Bye, everyone. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye, guys.